It's time for another weeknight winner.
The pork chop edition.
Yeah, and this one skillet dish is just incredible.
Oh, and that rice is exploding with flavor.
And those pork chops, juicy and so delicious.
Right? In one bite, you'll be like, these are porkalicious.
Like you'll be porkalicious. That's a new word, apparently. So welcome.
Or porktacular.
Porktacular. I like porktacular. Welcome, everybody. I'm Chris.
And I'm Wesley.
My porktacular Loon.
That's right.
Oh my gosh, we're having too much fun here. We are making pork chops. We haven't done pork chops in a while.
On a weeknight.
I know, this is so easy. These are beautiful, just bone-in rib pork chops that I had my butcher cut about an inch thick. Just get yourself some good quality, nice thick pork chops. And I've got a large skillet here. If you don't have one this big, you may need to do this in batches. But we're just going to sear these babies.
You could squeeze them in there.
You probably could. And most of you probably do have. But if you, I'm just saying, if you don't worry. No need to fret. You can just do these in a couple of batches. Now we're going to sear these just on the bottom for about 8 minutes, and then we're going to move on.
I love it.
Show us your hack.
Yeah, so I'm making some rice, some long grain rice. There's about a cup in there.
No,
and
there
is a cup.
There is a
in
cup.
there. Chris taught me this a little while ago, and I'm like, I'm never gonna go back. Because long grain rice takes
It takes a
all
while.
day.
No, not all day, but it takes.
I mean,
let's just
25
say
minutes.
it takes a lot longer than minute rice.
Yes, exactly. So I'm gonna microwave it. Isn't that awesome? So I've got I'm gonna put all this 2 cups in here.
Yeah, very carefully.
All right, 2 cups of chicken stock or beef stock?
Chicken stock, or you can
stock?
use water, or you can use any kind of stock you've got. I think chicken stock adds a nice flavor. This is just a way, it just gets that rice already cooking, and then it's all, this is about not only having a delicious meal, but doing it in about 30 minutes.
I know, it's nuts. All right, come on.
Here, let me open this for you. We never cook in the microwave.
Never. Well, I do.
Well, that's true. I'll heat up coffee or something. Okay.
I had to be very careful.
Okay.
All right.
Now let's
so, cook time.
Yes.
8 minutes. And then hit cook time again or start?
Start.
Okay.
See, I told you we don't really ever cook
I
with our
just hit
micro.
30 seconds. That's it. I'll tell you.
Okay. All right, so this is going to continue cooking, and that'll be done, and then we're going to make that rice. Okay, so the rice. Oh, those look good.
Those look great.
So you may be wondering, why are we not searing them on the other side? Because we're going to
show them over here, too.
finish them off with the rice.
Look
and
at those, y'all.
Cook on the bottom, so they're going to cook perfectly.
Yes.
Now,
sorry.
That's all right.
I didn't mean to interrupt.
That's okay. We're all used to it. So now, do you want to get your rice?
Yes, I've got my rice. Let's see. Oh, wow. That's amazing. That is so amazing.
It works really,
It
really
basically
well.
just absorbs it all, yeah?
Now, one thing I meant to, there's a couple of things that I realized, your porkalicious got me all like confused. I don't think I mentioned that I had heated up a couple tablespoons of olive oil. You could also use vegetable oil. Yes, look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
So it's not fully cooked. If you took a bite of it, it'd be a little crunchy, but we're going to finish it off in the skillet.
Yes.
So now we are going to go major flavor profile.
What were you
here.
saying? Oh, you already said. Okay.
Oh, the other thing I was going to say about if you're using stock that's fresh out of the refrigerator, like ice cold, then you may want to go ahead and warm it up first.
Yeah.
But even if not, don't worry about it. This is
just add a couple minutes.
another couple minutes
until it looks like what I just showed
that
you.
consistency right here. So this link of deliciousness, I need something here. Is chorizo. This is fresh chorizo that I got, that I found
from our butcher.
Our butcher here in Texas. It's easier to find. This is like Mexican sausage. Don't get the pre-cooked, the smoked a lot of time. Because you could, but you want it to be raw like this. If you can't find chorizo, then what are you laughing about?
I'm laughing because this rice, it has the chorizo. We also put some Creole in it, and it's Spanish. We'll call it world rice.
It's flavorful, is what it is.
It is.
We should just call it delicious.
It's the best, though. It's amazing.
Right. Okay, so that I'm going to turn my heat down a little bit. Chorizo is really, really flavorful. It's just wonderful. It doesn't have a whole lot of heat to it. It's got a little bit of heat, but nothing like serious.
Oh, but it's the best.
It is crazy delicious. And did I also show that I removed? I remember what I'm saying when I'm not saying. I removed some of that oil. I'll
put the words in.
Thank you. In my mouth.
Yeah.
And then so that was a red bell pepper, and then we've got like a small onion that I just chopped up, and we're gonna. Oh, no, it smells so good.
So back to the chorizo. So we use the chorizo also for queso fundito.
Yes.
Oh, with that cheese and that.
Oh, that is so good.
If you guys follow us on Instagram, we just did a reel for them, so take a look at that.
It is for real.
Yeah. Oh, and also, if you like what you see, and if you like our little channel here, subscribe and hit that bell icon, because then you can get all of the notifications whenever we have something new.
That's right. Okay, we're going to cook this until these peppers get nice and soft, about another 6 minutes. Okay, oh my gosh, the flavor is just, the smell is so amazing. Okay, so now those, like I said, just went about 4 minutes. Then I've got some garlic. I love a lot of garlic. I did about 5 cloves of garlic just because it's so good.
That's
and here we've got some fresh thyme. That's a teaspoon. You could use dried, just do like about a half a teaspoon. This is, as Wesley said, some Cajun seasoning.
Some Cajun, some Spanish, some everything.
Yeah. It's multicultural. It's fusion. It's just it's not really that.
I forgot to tell you all that I covered up my pork chops to keep them warm.
Yeah, thank you. That's good. So
speaking of pork chops, so when Chris first started,
hold on.
All right, you don't want me to.
You're gonna start talking bad about me. Let me add your rice, your hack rice. Okay. Now, just what are you gonna say?
I'm gonna be nice.
Okay.
We were very young, like very fresh. Maybe you were 24, I was 19, that kind of thing. And Chris was starting to experiment in the kitchen.
While you're talking, I need to put in some more liquid just to continue cooking this rice. So that's another 1.5 cups of chicken stock.
Yeah, I love it. So we were, when we were younger, we were always in the kitchen, just either eating or talking or playing cards or doing whatever. And Chris would make these pork chops, and I thought they were amazing. But they were a little thin, and you would just put ketchup on them or something like that. I can't remember quite right.
I don't think you're remembering correctly. I don't really remember doing that.
You just smear some ketchup on it.
Yes, and you.
Oh, see, you said yes. Okay.
Well, yeah, but I think I did more to it than that. I was always experimenting in the kitchen.
Let me help you.
Thank you. Yes. While you're disparaging my pork,
they were delicious.
My pork chops have come a nice.
I would say.
You can pour the rest of that juice in there.
There you go.
Those juices
delicious.
are good.
Yes.
So isn't that fabulous? So we are going to now. I'm going to turn this down just a little bit.
I wasn't disparaging you.
No, they were a little leathery. I will give you that. Anyway, doesn't that look amazing? So now we're going to just let this continue to cook. I'm going to probably add. I want to tell you that I'm going to add just a nice pinch of salt in here, probably
Not too much.
A half a teaspoon. What you have
that chorizo has salt in it.
What you have to be aware of is when you're using something like a Cajun spice, or a lot of them already have sodium salt in them. And I made this the other day and I forgot that. And chorizo has salt, and I usually do like a teaspoon of salt in something like this. Usually gets just the right amount. It was too much. So taste as you go. Maybe look at the packaging to see if there's sodium in that spice that you're going to add. And then ask for your Loon to bring you a lid. Dong, dong. Okay, so now we're going to let this it's going really nice. So we're going to let this go for about probably another 10 minutes, and then it should be ready when the rice is fully cooked. Cover it. Okay. Put a lid on it, would you?
Thanks.
All right, weeknight dinner.
Weeknight winner.
Weeknight winner dinner. Yum, look at that.
Wow, y'all, I'm telling you, this flavor is so good.
Doesn't that look just beautiful? And it's just, it is. It's one of those, it's delicious, it smells good, it's also beautiful. I love to finish it off with some chopped scallions.
And it takes a half an hour.
It takes a half an hour. I mean, it really.
That's gorgeous.
It is gorgeous. The kids love it.
All right.
I think.
What I want is a little.
Let me give you some rice first.
Yes, a little rice.
Oh, that rice is really
perfect.
And I'm telling you, with that chorizo that's in there, it's so good. All right,
and I like, this might sound stupid, but sometimes when there gets a little crusty on the bottom of the pan.
Yeah, the bits on the bottom. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know.
So good.
Yeah. All right, I'm bringing you over.
Oh, y'all, look at that. Oh, look at the chorizo in there. Oh. Forget about it.
forgot about it.
Here, give yourself some too.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Well, here. Okay. I'll give myself some real quick.
Yeah, give yourself. You're just holding a pork chop.
Have pork chop. We'll travel. Nice to meet you. Why am I holding a pork chop?
Because.
Okay. Am I going to put this pork chop on your plate?
Me, on mine, yes.
I'm not going to put it on you. Oh, delicious.
Oh, y'all. Look at that. Look at that.
You could serve this with like some cornbread, easy cornbread.
Oh.
And it's a meal in and of itself. It's so good.
Yay! Did you get the hot sauce?
I know, we're out of hot. This is really good. If you like things a little spicy, dash a little like Louisiana hot
Yes.
sauce. It's so good. Tabasco.
Oh.
Yum.
Oh, all right. I need to cut into this, Chris. Oh, wow. Look at
Nice and tender.
so perfect. Oh,
I
okay.
love it. And then get a little bit of the rice on there
Yes,
with it.
yes, I'm going for it.
The flavor combo.
I need my rice. I need that. I need everything. Okay, ready?
I'm ready.
Oh,
That was 30 minutes.
that is so good.
It's unbelievably flavorful, isn't it?
I just want to pick up my pork chop.
I know. The pork chop is
Wow, y'all.
so flavorful. Oh my goodness.
That rice. I'm just
know.
going to dump it on my pork chop.
I honestly, it's hard to say which do I like better, the pork
I
chop
know.
or the rice, because I think the two together.
Totally. Oh, I could eat the rice alone.
I know.
Oh, hold on. Oh, wow.
Guys,
Wow.
well,
Wow. Wow.
you still have something to say.
I know. That is 10,000% Loon approved.
Hey, weeknight winner!
Oh, y'all.
That is so
I'm
good.
gonna shovel this rice.
We would
Once that camera goes off, I'm not gonna look pretty.
then that is not a lie. So you guys, this was so much fun. Make pork chops.
Please.
Have fun.
Yes.
You can cut the recipe in half if it's just for two.
Yeah. Or make it for one. Or just save it for leftovers.
You're going to love it so much you're going to want to eat double. All right, we've talked too much. All right, bye.
Bye.
Everybody. Love you.